Good afternoon. I call to order the May 6th, 2025 regular meeting of the Minneapolis Heritage Preservation Commission. For the record, my name is Marae Bjornberg, and I serve as chair of the commission. Just a reminder to silence your cell phones and other electronic devices and to speak clearly into the microphone when speaking at the dais or giving testimony. Would the clerk please call the roll so we may verify the presence of a quorum?
Councilmember Alexander.
Present.
Booty.
Present.
Hare.
Present.
Corrado is absent. Melblom.
Present.
Thomas is absent. Wallace.
Present.
Rodriguez.
Present.
Vice Chair Maston.
Present.
Chair Bjornberg.
Present.
There are 8 members present.
Let the record reflect that we do have quorum and that Commissioner Thomas provided proper notice that they have a conflict this afternoon and their absence is excused. Our first order of business is to adopt the agenda for this meeting. Item number 4 is 528 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. This application is for a certificate of appropriateness, and item number 4 will be on consent unless someone wants to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation. So, the proposed agenda is the consent agenda, which will include item number 4, 528 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. Is there any opposition from commissioners to the staff recommendations for this item? Is there anyone in the public that wishes to speak in opposition to this item? Hearing no opposition to placing this item on consent, we will approve the consent item in one motion at the start of the meeting. Commissioners, may I have a motion to approve the proposed agenda?
Maston so moves.
Thank you, Commissioner Maston. Is there a second?
Wallace second.
Thank you, Commissioner Wallace. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? The agenda is approved. Our next order of business will be to approve the minutes from our April 22nd, 2025 meeting. May I have a motion to approve those minutes?
Melblom moves to.
Thank you, Commissioner Melblom. Is there a second?
Hare seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Hare. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? Commissioner Bjornberg abstains. The minutes are approved. Okay. Before I open the hearing to public comments, let me summarize the process for conducting the public hearing. First, we will act on the consent agenda we just set. Once the item on the consent agenda is approved, the commission is done with that item, and the applicant may contact planning staff tomorrow about next steps. I will now open the public hearing on the consent agenda item. Item number 4, 528 Washington Avenue North, Ward 3. Again, do commissioners oppose the staff recommendation for this item? Are there any members of the public who oppose the staff recommendation for this item? Seeing none, I will now close the public hearing on the consent agenda. May I have a motion to approve staff findings and recommendations for this item?
Maston so moves.
Thank you, Commissioner Maston. Is there a second?
Booty seconds.
Thank you, Commissioner Booty. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Any abstentions? These items are approved as recommended by staff on the agenda. Applicants may contact planning staff about next steps. Okay. Any staff announcements?
Thank you, Chair Bjornberg. I am Andrea Burke. I'm the supervisor for the Historic Preservation Team in CPAD. I have 3 announcements. One is that the HPC retreat / special meeting will be this next Thursday on May 15th. It's at 3 p.m. Generally, we go till 6 p.m. You know, it's possible that we may not go that late. That meeting is open to the public. We do notice for it. An agenda is posted. And it will be, though, in a different location, which is on all of these notifications, but just for a verbal notification, it's being held in the Public Service Building, which is not this building. It is the Silver Building on the other side of City Hall. It's in room 300. I will communicate more when I send out the agenda that I do to commissioners just about where to find the room. So encourage you to come. Same rules apply. We need quorum to be able to hold the meeting. And if there's not quorum, then we don't hold the meeting. But so far, we're, I think, 3 commissioners down right now for that meeting. So if anybody else is not able to attend, please let me know, because only we are getting close to quorum for that meeting. But they're really good. We get a chance to talk a little more informally about topics that we've laid out in the agenda. The other thing to mention is that the Glendale Townhouses Historic District did go to the Business Housing and Zoning Committee today. It was not a public hearing because the public hearing was already held at HPC on the April 8th and the 22nd. But they did take the item up for discussion, and it was forwarded on to City Council without recommendation after a long discussion. So wanted to just give that update, so there is not a resolution, and there normally wouldn't be at the Biz Committee. It's the City Council who gets the final say on designations, but wanted to give you that update since that was just recently happened. And then the last update is just on the African American Historic and Cultural Context Study. The final draft is being revised, and staff, namely Erin, presented about the project to the Minnesota Historical Society grant staff just this past Friday. We received many compliments about the work that's been done and ideas about how to further share the work with the public. So that is always really good to hear. And the survey of the 25 properties is also complete. This was going along with the context study work, and that information and those recommendations will be sent to the State Historic Preservation Office for their review. Staff are also reaching back out to property owners to discuss the results if they're interested. And then after the grant project is closed out, which is coming around this June, July, staff can bring the final deliverables to the HPC as a discussion item. So wanted to give you that update. But those are all the updates I have for today. Thank you.
Thank you. And let the record reflect that Commissioner Corrado is in attendance. Any commissioner announcements? Commissioner Malblum.
Thank you. I have a question for Andrea. Do we know when the city council will take up the Glendale project? Could you tell us that?
Yeah, Chair Bjornberg and Commissioner Melblom, it should be next Thursday, May 15th, I believe at 9:30 is when the City Council meeting. You can watch the meeting live on City Council TV if you are interested in watching that meeting. Thank you.
Any other commissioner announcements? Okay, with that, we have completed all items on the agenda for this meeting. There being no other business to come before this meeting and without objection, I will declare the meeting adjourned. HPC retreat is May 15th, and the next regular meeting of the HPC is May 20th. Thank you.